Hey everybody, I'm going to do a little bit of a soft-spoken ramble. Basically, I'm going to talk about what I plan on doing on the channel here, and maybe a little bit about some videos that I really like, and ASMR artists that I've really been into lately. So I think actually that's what I'll kind of start with, is the videos I like, and kind of key in on some of those, because some of the videos I like is really going to be some of the stuff I'd really like to do on my channel as well. Kind of like tributes to their videos, or cover band type scenario. I don't know what you want to call it, but some other videos that I really liked. And the first one, which is really probably my all-time favorite, and I mean, it's one of the first I really watched ever. Right when I first learned about ASMR, and that is, I'll put links to all these that I mentioned down in the comments, because I'm sure I'm going to say what I think the name is, and it's not going to be the right name, because I didn't research this at a time. But one of my favorites, all-time favorites, is the one by Maria, Gentle Whispering. Gentle Whisper? Maria. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And if you don't, then you have not been watching ASMR videos for very long. But her ASMR clinic, one where she's got all the clouds on the walls when you start out, and then she has you kind of laid down looking up at the ceiling. She's got that starry sky thing. She's describing it all to you. That video, that's a great one. And Maria, if by any chance you ever happen to stumble upon my video here, I'd love to see a sequel to that. But I would like to try to do something along those lines here soon. Probably later than sooner. But so that's one. A couple other videos I've really liked lately are Paul Artwork. He's been doing a lot that I really like. All his light, that's kind of what's got me doing all my light things. Is I really like light triggers, and his light therapy, light treatment ones are great. He's also got a couple doctor ones that are hilarious, just because he's using little kid, a play doctor set. I really get a kick out of that one. But he does some great stuff. Real creative, very creative. So I'll leave a link just to his channel, I think, because no one video in particular. A lot of his are great. Another artist I've really liked lately is Censor Addy. I think that's how you say it. He's putting out a lot of content lately, and really great stuff. He's got a lot of good stuff. Really high quality video too. So I'll leave another link to his channel. And then, of course, another couple of my all-time favorites is Dimitri. Any of his Dr. Dimitri series. The Doctor roleplay ones are great. His channel name is Massage ASMR, and he's from Australia, so he's got a great Australian accent. But like I said, I'll leave a link to his channel, and that's something I want to get more into too. Some more doctor role play. Really, any kind of role playing type stuff. I like doing the role plays. I need to get some more props and kind of a better area to record my videos in. But those are some general ideas of where I'd like the channel to go. Is kind of doing something, a lot of those things of those other artists that I mentioned, and some of their older videos, try to recreate it with my own little twist to it, which I guess is probably pretty much what every ASMR artist does now, because it's what you do. You watch the videos and you get inspired and create your own. As always, if anyone has suggestions or requests, let me know in the comments. I've got a list made. I am working on getting to it, like I said, getting some different props and kind of getting an area figured out where I can record a little better. I mean, if you saw my setup here, it's pretty funny. Mostly just having a place set up where I can just leave stuff set up without having to set it up every time would be great. But anyway, that's down the road. But leave me comments. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I will try to get to those items when I can. I've been really loving all the feedback, guys. It's great. Knowing that I'm producing stuff that people like is awesome. As I said, this was a ramble, and I know I'm rambling, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to really touch on or say. Another thing I've been thinking about is I wish there was an ASMR forum set up somewhere, and maybe there is. If anybody knows of one that is used a lot, let me know. I would love to check it out. I've been searching a little bit, but I didn't find anything. Not quickly, anyway. But a place where, for one, other ASMR artists can get together and discuss methods and techniques and equipment and stuff, I think would be really good, because, I've been thinking about doing this for a year or longer, and one of the things that always kind of held me up was knowing what I needed to be able to do it. Like, obviously camera, microphone stuff, but which camera, which microphone, and with, obviously I see everybody using like the free Space Pro microphone and all these things, but trying to do it without spending, $1,500 on camera and microphones and whatnot. To start out cheaply, what can I buy low end, but still have a decent quality and stuff. But if there's a way ASMR artists could get together and discuss that stuff without, because I think our recording style, the type of things we're recording, is a lot different than your average recorded media. Your average YouTube videos and stuff. If you search online for what microphone do I need for doing videos for YouTube, everybody's going to be pointing at a certain microphone, which might be okay, but it's not going to work. It's obviously not going to be a binaural microphone right off the bat, anyway. And then you're looking at buying. Anyway, I'm rambling on about. I'm getting semi-off topic, anyway. What I'd like to see a place where everybody can get together and discuss things, and also not just ASMR artists, but also sections, a forum with all your different subsections and whatnot, like any other forum. But I have sections where, the light trigger section, the audio trigger section, the personal intent, all the different, maybe not all, but loose categories where people can come in and talk about certain aspects. Or anyway, and I guess one of the things I'm kind of leading towards is, if nobody knows of one, if there isn't one out there, I'd be more willing to set one up. I think it'd be a really big, useful source to the community, and I think it's something we should have. And maybe there's, as I said, maybe there's something already out there. Maybe there's a site already that is used enough in other aspects of it that can add a forum into their stuff. Anyway, so that's one thing that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and would like to see some. I as I said, when I picked out my equipment and stuff, I tried searching and seeing recommendations on stuff, but everybody's recommending, like I said, high-end stuff. And I happened to stumble upon, I already had what I'm recording on, just FYI, is a GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition. I already had it for other stuff, and there was a Kickstarter for these binaural microphone that you plug into the GoPro, and I was like, that's perfect, that's exactly what I want. And they were going to be silicone ears and stuff, and you basically could put them on the side of your helmet or whatever you're recording on, obviously, for a full 3D kind of effect and better quality audio than the standard GoPro microphone. So I jumped on that when I saw that on the Kickstarter, and pledged for it, and I think it was $100, somewhere around that, and which heck of a deal for a nice binaural microphone like that. It did not get successfully funded. I forget how much it came up short by, but quite a bit. But the creators went on and essentially created it anyway. The difference is it doesn't have the silicone ears. It's basically got dead cat type furry. This is gonna be loud. I'll probably edit this. I'll edit out the sound when I grab this. I'm gonna grab one of the ears off and show you what I'm talking about. It's Velcro on the back, and it's just basically a free mic. And I have one of these Velcro on each side of my camera. But the audio is much better than the standard GoPro. Plus, it's binaural. And so they went on and created those, and they sent out an email to everybody that had pledged on the Kickstarter thing, and they offered these at $50 for the set. I ordered. Like the second I saw it come up on my phone, I think I clicked order. Matter of fact, the microphones are numbered, and I think I got pair number 6. So I jumped on it pretty quick. But I will leave a link to those in the video, in the description. They also have a set now with a 3.5mm jack, so you can plug them into regular cameras and stuff too. I think they were pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. And I'll probably have to order the set with the 3.5 jack, because one of the things hopefully I'm going to be getting to is getting a different camera to record on. My biggest problem with the GoPro is being able to see what it is I'm recording, which I have it hooked to my phone via Wi-Fi, and then I have like my phone up above here mounted, and like it's really kind of precarious. I was being very careful when I pulled that microphone off. I was afraid I was going to knock the phone down. But so I would like to get a better camera, and so I'm kind of saving up towards getting well, I think what I'd like to get is a Canon, like a T5i, so I can take, or T6i, one of those anyway, so I can take the display screen on those, can pull out and spin around so you can face it at you while you're recording. I think that would help. Plus the image quality is great on those, and focusing, I don't know, I kind of like how the GoPro doesn't focus, so I don't get that kind of focusing adjustment that it's doing. But I think I guess it doesn't do that on the Canon anyway either, does it? Because it's a fixed lens. So I guess I'll be fine anyway. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm going. But I think I'll have to get the other set of binaural mics to plug into that. But because one of the things I try to do, which you'll hopefully notice in most of my videos, is I don't like editing. I do it if I have to, and obviously, you know, there's times when you definitely have to, but I try to take everything, shoot everything one take, and part of the reason I try to make the whole workflow very simple. Basically download it off the camera, process, convert to YouTube format, upload it to YouTube. And I kind of forgot where I was going with this. But anyway, I know where it was. I like the microphones that plug directly in because that leaves the audio and video all in one file, and I don't have to worry about post-processing and combining them. And because I know everybody uses, or a ton of people use the Zoom H4 recorder, but then you end up with a video file and audio file. You put them together. I like it all in one spot. Just do it all at once. And that's one of the reasons I'm looking at getting the that Canon T5i or T6i, because those have the microphone jack on them, so I can plug in a set of headphones or microphones without running it through a separate recorder. But I might eventually end up having to do that anyway. We'll see, because it all depends on what I end up getting for, or doing for microphones. I'd like to get, like I said, the same as these. I think they work pretty good, but I'm not sure how well they'll sound recording into a different camera. But we'll see how it goes. So that's that. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Take care.